The sun has barely begun to rise, and yet here you are awake, breathing, present. This moment is fresh and unmarked. It carries no mistakes, no failures, no comparisons, only potential. You are standing at the threshold of a brand new day, and in this very breath, you have the power to shape how it unfolds. Too often, our minds rush forward into the to-do lists, the deadlines, the what-ifs, or backward into the regrets, the should-haves, the echoes of old conversations. But life doesn't happen in the past, and it doesn't happen in the future. Life is here in the inhale that fills your lungs, in the quiet before the world calls your name. This moment right now is your PowerPoint. Every thought you choose here plants a seed. And just like in a garden, the quality of the seed and the care you give it determine what grows. The early morning, before distractions set in, is the most fertile soil for those seeds. With each breath, the view becomes clearer. The light comes in. Then, choose a new thought, not a forced or exaggerated one, but a thought that feels a little lighter, a little kinder. For example, if your mind says, "I'm terrible with money," you might replace it with, "I'm learning to care for my money in new ways." If you hear, "I'm so behind," you might affirm, "I'm moving forward at the pace that's right for me." You don't have to leap from despair to ecstasy in one jump. You just need to turn gently toward a better feeling place. This practice is about reclaiming your role as the thinker of your thoughts, rather than the victim of them. Every single moment offers you the opportunity to choose again. You can take the same situation and view it through a lens of fear or through a lens of possibility, and the energy of your day will change accordingly. Here's a truth to remember. The thought you choose right now is more powerful than the thousands you've chosen before. You are never stuck, because your next thought can be a loving one. So today, begin to treat your mind as a garden. Notice what's growing there. Some weeds will be obvious, others might look harmless at first, but drain your energy over time. Rather than attacking them, simply replace them with new seeds. Seeds of encouragement, of trust, of self-approval. Let's plant 2 right now. I choose thoughts that uplift me. I release all that no longer serves my good. Repeat them slowly, as if you're giving your mind the most precious gift, because you are, now that you've begun to recognize and release old thought patterns. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. In this garden, every thought you think is a seed. Some seeds grow into vibrant flowers of joy, gratitude, and possibility. Others, if left unchecked, sprout into weeds of fear, resentment, and limitation. When you choose positive, supportive thoughts, you're giving your garden sunshine and water. You're nourishing it with what it needs to thrive. Just as you wouldn't expect a seed to bloom the day after you plant it, you can't expect 1 or 2 affirmations to instantly change every circumstance in your life. Growth takes time. The transformation is subtle at first, but with patience and consistency, it becomes impossible to ignore. Every repetition of a kind, loving thought is like another drop of water. Every time you return to an affirmation, even when you don't fully believe it yet, you're strengthening its roots in your subconscious. One day, without even realizing it, you'll notice the blooms. You'll see yourself responding with calm instead of fear, gratitude instead of complaint, courage instead of hesitation. This is the power of steady, gentle tending. There may be days when your mental garden feels overgrown with weeds. That's natural. Just as a real gardener doesn't abandon the whole patch at the sight of a few dandelions, you don't need to give up when an old thought reappears. Instead, acknowledge it, pull it up gently, and plant something new in its place. You might even make tending your mind a daily ritual. Morning watering. Begin your day with 3 affirmations that feel warm and nourishing. Midday sunshine. Pause for a few breaths and recall one thing you're grateful for. Evening pruning. Reflect on the day and consciously release any thoughts you no longer wish to carry. Each small act compounds. Just as a single drop of water doesn't seem like much, but over time can nourish a towering tree, your consistent thoughts create lasting change. You don't need dramatic leaps to transform your life, just faithful, daily care for the garden of your mind. Let's plant 2 seeds together right now. Close your eyes, take a breath, and let these words sink into the soil of your subconscious. My mind is fertile ground for joy and success. I nurture my thoughts with love. Picture those words as seeds glowing in the sunlight, sinking deep into rich, dark soil. With every repetition, you're tending to them. Trust that they will grow because they will. The first voice you hear in the morning is your own. Whether it's silent in your mind or spoken aloud, it sets the tone for your entire day. If you allow that voice to speak with doubt, criticism, or hesitation, you're already beginning the day from a place of limitation. But if you choose words of belief, encouragement, and self-respect, you begin to align with your highest potential before you even step out of bed. Confidence is not something you are either born with or without. It's a muscle you strengthen daily. It's built in the quiet moments when you choose to speak to yourself with kindness and truth. It's in the steady reminder that your value is not conditional on achievements, perfection, or external approval. Each morning, imagine your mind as a stage and your affirmations as the opening performance. Before the world's noise begins, let your own voice take the lead. Stand tall in your own presence. Even if you're still in your pajamas, let each word you speak be a declaration to your subconscious. I believe in me. You might place your hand on your heart and say, I trust myself to make the right choices. Feel the weight of those words. Trust means you give yourself permission to move forward without having to see the entire path. It means you honor your own wisdom, even if the next steps are still unclear. Then, shift into boldness. I am fearless and confident. Fearless doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you no longer let fear decide the course of your life. Confidence is the knowing that you can handle whatever comes and that you deserve to stand where you are. Affirm your worth, not as something to be earned, but as something already present. I am worthy of love, happiness, and success. Let this one seep into every part of you. Worthiness is not a reward. It is the foundation you stand on. And finally, choose growth over stagnation. Every day, I become more self-assured. Confidence isn't a single event. It's an accumulation of moments. Every time you speak up, honor a boundary, or take one small step toward your goals, you strengthen your inner certainty. Remember, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a statement said in faith and one said in absolute certainty. It simply responds to repetition and emotion. The more you affirm your self-belief, the more you'll begin to notice your posture straighten, your decisions come easier, and your energy radiates strength. Your morning voice is powerful. Use it to become the person you already have the potential to be. Prosperity is far more than the balance in your bank account. It's a state of openness to receive life's many gifts. Financial, yes, but also creative ideas, meaningful opportunities, supportive relationships, and the freedom to live in alignment with your values. When you think of prosperity as an all-encompassing flow of good, you begin to see how deeply it's already woven into your life. Money is just one expression of abundance. True prosperity also includes the spark of inspiration that leads to a brilliant idea, the door that unexpectedly opens to a new career path, the friend who connects you to exactly the right opportunity, or the moment of clarity that helps you make a wise decision. The key to attracting this flow is alignment. Abundance responds to the energy you carry. When you feel worthy of receiving, and you focus on what is possible rather than what is missing, you place yourself in the natural current of life's good. You're no longer swimming against the stream, you're moving with it. Begin your day by blessing prosperity itself. Imagine the energy of money, creativity, and opportunity as golden light swirling around you. This light is friendly, supportive, and infinite. You don't have to chase it or control it. You simply invite it in with trust. Speak to your wealth consciousness with power. I am a magnet for wealth and success. Let this be more than words. Feel your body respond. Imagine yourself already standing in the reality of that affirmation. Affirm the ease with which prosperity can arrive. Prosperity flows effortlessly into my life. Notice that the statement contains no force, no struggle. It acknowledges that abundance is not something you have to fight for. It is something you allow. Open to your potential without limit. My potential for success is limitless. Your success is not capped by your education, your past experiences, or your current circumstances. Every day brings a new chance to expand. Finally, make space in your mind and heart for financial blessings. I welcome financial prosperity into my life. By welcoming prosperity, you release the hidden resistance that can block it, feelings of unworthiness, fear of change, or outdated beliefs about wealth. Place your hand over your heart. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, imagining golden light filling your chest. Speak each affirmation with a steady voice and an open mind. Visualize yourself moving through the day confident, abundant, and receptive to every good thing. When you practice prosperity affirmations daily, you create an internal blueprint for abundance. Over time, you'll notice small shifts, unexpected income, inspiring connections, or ideas that spark new income streams. This isn't coincidence, it's alignment in action. Write down one affirmation from this list that feels most alive for you today. Then speak it out loud 3 times with intention. Let it echo in your thoughts as you go through your day, a quiet reminder that you are open to the limitless flow of good. Abundance is incomplete without health, emotional freedom, and a deep sense of inner peace. True prosperity is not only measured in financial terms, but in the strength of your body, the steadiness of your mind, and the joy that naturally flows when you feel well and whole. Health begins in thought. Every loving, grateful, or encouraging message you send to your body becomes part of its healing and renewal. Just as critical as nutritious food or regular movement is the way you speak to your body. Too often we criticize it for what it isn't, rather than honoring it for everything it does, without us even asking. The steady beating of our hearts, the rhythmic flow of breath, the healing work of each cell. Each morning, pause to recognize your body as your most constant and loyal companion. Run your hands gently over your arms, shoulders, or face, and silently thank yourself for the way you've carried yourself through every season of life. You are here, you are alive. That is already a miracle. Vitality is a practice, not a given. It grows stronger with each moment you choose love over judgment, movement over stagnation, nourishment over neglect. Begin by affirming, "My health is vibrant and strong." Feel the truth of that statement in every muscle, every breath. Even if you're in the process of healing, this affirmation plants a seed of possibility that can grow into physical change. Growth, like health, is not something you check off once a year. It is a daily commitment to becoming more aware, more loving, and more aligned with your highest self. Some days growth looks like bold action. Other days it is simply the decision to keep going with patience. Declare, "I am constantly learning and growing. Life will continue to present challenges, but these challenges are not punishments. They are invitations to evolve. Each one holds a lesson, a gift, or an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Remind yourself, the challenges I face are opportunities for growth. When you adopt this mindset, obstacles no longer feel like barriers. They become stepping stones toward the person you are becoming. And who is that person? The best version of yourself, not perfect, but whole, authentic, and grounded in self-love. Visualize that version of you already living today, making choices from clarity, kindness, and joy. Anchor it with, I am evolving into the best version of myself. Begin by placing one hand over your heart and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly, feeling your body expand with life-giving air. As you exhale, release any tension, fear, or judgment. Speak each affirmation slowly, as if your body were listening to every word which it is. Picture yourself moving through the day with a smile that radiates from within. When you affirm health, growth, and joy each morning, you set a tone of empowerment for your entire day. You become more attuned to your choices, what you eat, how you move, how you respond to challenges, and these choices begin to align naturally with your well-being. Over time, your body and mind will reflect the love you've been giving them, and you'll notice that joy becomes not just a fleeting feeling, but your default state. Every morning offers us a threshold, a moment when we stand between the stillness of night and the movement of the day. It's in this moment that your choices carry the most creative power. The thoughts you choose now, the feelings you cultivate, and the energy you embody will ripple through every encounter, every decision, and every experience you have today. When you choose gratitude, you magnetize more reasons to be grateful. When you choose joy, the day reshapes itself to reflect that vibration back to you. And when you choose self-approval, you move through life with a quiet confidence that is unshakable. These aren't lofty ideals reserved for perfect conditions. They are available to you in this very breath. Let your mind settle into the truth. I am the one who decides how I will live this day. Outside circumstances may shift, but your inner atmosphere is yours to tend. You can wake up to clouds or sunshine, a busy schedule or a calm one, but still decide, I will carry light within me. Take a moment now to anchor this choice through your words. I am the creator of my destiny. And feel the strength in that statement. It's not about forcing life to bend to your will. It's about realizing that your inner alignment draws life experiences that match your energy. The more you trust this, the more effortlessly the right people, opportunities, and blessings arrive. Gratitude is the bridge between what you have and what you desire. It softens impatience and turns your attention to what's already working in your favor. As you move into the flow of today, look for the small things to appreciate: the warmth of your coffee, the sound of laughter, the feel of your breath moving in and out without effort. These are not small after all. They are the texture of a life well lived. Affirm to yourself, I am grateful for all the blessings in my life. And then let trust carry you the rest of the way. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is release the pressure to make everything happen at once. Life's timing is wiser than our impatience. Trust that delays may be protection, detours may be redirection, and quiet seasons may be preparation. Remind yourself, I trust the timing of my life. Close your eyes and imagine a soft, golden light forming at the center of your chest. With each inhale, see it grow brighter and warmer. With each exhale, feel it expand outward, surrounding your entire body in a radiant cocoon of love, peace, and possibility. Picture this light traveling ahead of you into your conversations, your work, your errands, infusing every space with harmony and blessings. Let this light be your companion today. When challenges arise, recall this visualization and breathe into it. When joy arrives, let the golden light expand even further. Remember, you have already chosen your energy for today. You've planted thoughts of love, prosperity, and well-being in the fertile soil of your mind. Now your role is simply to walk into the day and live as though these seeds are already in bloom, because they are. As we close, carry this knowing in your heart. You are enough. You are powerful. And you are the source of the love and abundance you seek. The world responds to your energy. So let your energy be clear, joyful, and grounded in gratitude.